Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Sam, and welcome to our 97X Instagram Live. We will be joined shortly by Nessa Barrett. Really excited about this. I don't think we've ever had an Instagram Live with such amazing feedback and excitement around it. So I can't begin to tell you how excited I am for that. And for our 97X Break the Stigma Walk, which is this weekend. It's going to be Saturday 11 to 1. And she is going to be our co-host on the air. So you've got to tune in. It's going to be really cool. And that's what we're going to talk a little bit about today. And I'm just going to check my requests here and see where, if she's... Well, we got a couple more minutes, it looks like. But thank you guys for hanging out. Again, Sam from 97X in Tampa. Let's check. Sorry, be patient with me. Okay. Oh, there she is. Oh, no. Okay, I think... I know, I'm waiting.
Hi.
Hi! How are you?
Oh,
Sorry, jinx.
I know. I'm good.
Great. Well, my name is Sam. I'm from 97X here in Tampa. And before we start, I just have to say thank you so much for doing this. The 97X Break the Stigma cause, these virtual walks we've been doing are so important to us. And to have somebody like you kind of join in on that is just, it's mind-blowing. So just thank you so much.
Literally, there's no need to thank me. Like, you have no idea. Like, this is an honor. I just, like, I don't know. As soon as I got my platform, I knew that, like, mental health was just such a, like, important topic for me to, like, focus on and, like, touch on. And, I mean, when you guys reached out, I was like, it's so cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, it is. And, you know, I want to also say, like, I know talking about these types of things can be uncomfortable and it's hard. And that's honestly kind of what we're trying to be a small part of breaking through. And what is it? The words break the stigma, what does that mean to you? We're trying to break that stigma around mental health. What kind of like journey have you been on, and what tools have you used to kind of help get to a better place that maybe other people would be inspired by?
No, yeah. I mean, I have like struggled with mental health since I was 6. I was put into therapy for like anxiety. Um, and there's just so many things that like come along with it, like misdiagnosis and stuff, because I've been misdiagnosed like so much. And there's so many people that really don't understand. And I feel like when it comes to kids that like struggle with mental health, sometimes like parents, like they don't really want to believe it, or they think that like mental health like problems with their kid is almost their fault, so they kind of deny, and it's like looked at very negatively, that I've noticed. And yeah, and it sucks, and I think that there's not really ever going to be enough people that talk about it, just because like it does make you feel like you're so alone. And that, but yeah, I mean, like that's kind of like what it kind of means to me.
That's totally on point. I mean, I think in some of those experiences you have when you're so young, they kind of turn you off of wanting to talk to anybody about it. But, you know, I think hopefully through movements like this, like somebody somewhere reaches out and just has another person to talk to so they don't feel as alone. And hopefully, you know, our community, I found that like the alternative community, music community is a really great place for that, because we're all honestly just pouring our feelings out all the
Yeah.
time. So it's a great start for
No,
sure.
yeah, I mean, I agree. And I feel like so many people don't really open up about it too for the first time, because they feel so like embarrassed almost, which is so sad, because it's like there's just such like a negative connotation around it, and it just sucks. But I mean, music has been the only thing that's been keeping me going, not even going to lie. So
Well, I totally get that. And I can't imagine what you go through. I mean, you have 15 million TikTok followers. Like, that is crazy. You have 5 million on Instagram. So, how do you even begin to navigate when you're going through things personally, you're having feelings internally? Do you just shut it off? Like, I can't imagine. I get stressed out when I get a DM from somebody I don't know. Like, how do you deal
No,
with that?
no, yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest right now, I'm live on my manager's phone because I don't have social media on my phone. Um, it's just like gone. I think it's not really a good headspace for me to be in when I'm going through like a hard time. And yeah, it just doesn't help. And I think that along with mental health, you kind of have a false reality in your head, and social media is such a big false reality that it just makes things like a lot worse. So yeah, I mean, I don't have anything on my phone. So yeah, that's kind of how I deal with it. I just run from it.
Well, that's I admire you for that because it is hard. It's become so much a part of our life, and people have so much more guts to say things when they're behind a keyboard. So it's definitely not helpful for anybody who's already struggling to then open Instagram or open an app and then be faced with all of that. So good suggestion. Just delete the apps and then it's over.
Yeah, I mean, I might be a little bit dramatic, but some people can handle it. I just know that I can't. I'm not built for social media like ever. And like it just sucks because like you're right, a lot of people do kind of go crazy when it comes to like talking like behind a screen and like on social media, like no one will ever kind of know like who you are or your life. And that's the thing, like you just see like pictures and videos and stuff, and it's just so like surface level that like no one knows what actually happens in life. And so they don't really like think to see beyond that and then think about like your feelings, which sucks. But I mean, damn, I don't even know how people would react if they knew everything. But yeah.
Well, it's something that I think we're all starting to it's new for all of us, like this Instagram world. So that's why it is important to just reach out to people you trust, talk to people, because that's really always the best way to get through anything is just conversation and whatever you're comfortable with. But I want to go back to you said music is always what gets you through things. And we love your song right now.
Thank
I mean, we're
you.
obsessed.
Thank
Uh,
you.
how long has music been a part of your life? Like, when did you start kind of writing and putting your feelings on paper?
No, yeah, I mean, I kind of was born into it almost. I don't really know how to explain it, but my dad is very um, much kind of like in the music scene. That's been like a really big passion of his. And so, like, I always grew up with a studio in my house. And like, my first like Christmas, like, my parents got me like my own little studio. And I recorded my first song at the age of 6 or 4, something like that. But like, I mean, I would always write, and I wasn't really like the type of kid to like ever like school. I kind of hated it. So I just like remember like while I was supposed to be taking notes, I just like write songs and stuff, and I would get yelled at because I was distracted. But yeah, I feel like that's just like always been a really big thing for me. And I don't know, it's just kind of like a really cool outlet and almost like a way to escape, but at the same time, like you're facing your problems, if that even makes sense. But yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of times when if you go to like therapy or something, they tell you journaling is really great.
Mm,
So it's almost like, in a sense, journaling, but you're writing amazing music. So I could see where that definitely can help you kind of organize your feelings and sort through that.
yeah.
And how has it been? Like, La Di Da is hitting some huge milestones. Like, you were on the Ellen Show, you did Jimmy Kimmel. How have those moments been for you? Is it still surreal?
Yeah, I feel like it's actually kind of insane. I don't I don't even have like words for it, but um I just like always would like watch like like kids on like Ellen and stuff, and then like see like my favorite like artists perform on Kimmel, and it's just so amazing that I was able to do it. And I think that was like this like whole like Lottie Die thing, I feel like has made me feel like I am like on the way of like my dream almost. You know, like I kind of like made it there. It made me feel like I'm actually doing something in life, which makes me feel really good. But yeah,
Well, you're
I don't really.
definitely on the way. We fully are on board. You are on the way. I don't want to keep you that much longer. I did grab a couple questions from fans before you go. Ashley Granada said, what are some of your tricks for staying positive when you find yourself feeling like you're in a funk?
I think the biggest thing that I do is I try to surround myself with people that make me feel better. You know, uh, I used to isolate myself a lot, and I realized that, you know, I'm kind of like my own worst enemy. So that's like the worst, the not a good thing to do. And yeah, I mean, you have like even like one or like two friends that you know like actually care about you and like you like enjoy like your company with them. I think it's really important to just like, you know, just like be around people that like have good energy, and it'll lift you up.
Definitely, definitely. Jesse asked, what aspect of touring in the future excites you the most?
Just meeting all my fans, I think that's just crazy to me. Also, I haven't really like ever left the US. So just like traveling in general, I think is like going to be cool. But yeah, I mean, I have so many like beautiful supporters, and like when I'm just like out going to Target and stuff, and when they come up to me, it just like warms my heart so much. And like being able to meet as many as I can is just, it's kind of like mind blowing almost that that's possible. But yeah, I'm so excited to meet everyone.
That's awesome. And like I said, when we announced this, like I was overwhelmed with how amazing your fan base is and positive. Like it was really cool to see. Do you have a future album in the works? That's from at Susie Cute.
Yeah, yeah. I have. Did I say it?
I get you. I got it.
No, no, yeah. Yeah. I mean, uh, as far as like album, I know that that will happen in the future, but I am kind of working on my EP, which I'm so excited to drop, and I think it's gonna be insane and like the most real thing that people like can get from me. You know, it's so raw and like 100% me and like authentic, and like it tells like a crazy story. Um, but yeah, I'm so excited for that.
Well, that's exciting. And if it's anything like what we've heard from you so far, 97X will be here for it. That is for sure.
Thank you.
And hopefully we can get you here on tour. I mean, we
No,
cannot
yeah,
wait to start planning shows again, and you'll be at the top of our list.
I'd love to.
Awesome. Well, I just want to again say thank you. I know that like sometimes it, like I was saying before, talking, being open about feelings and about what you're going through, it's hard. And that's what we're working towards making more normal so more people can feel comfortable. And to have somebody like you at the forefront of that is just awesome. So thanks for being a part of 97X Break the Stigma.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
You're welcome. And the walk is this Saturday again for everybody watching virtual, so you can walk wherever you're comfortable from 11 to 1. Bye,
Awesome.
Nessa. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much, guys. And like I was saying, 11 to 1 this Saturday, walk with us. You'll be able to hear Nessa on 97X that day. It's going to be awesome. And again, I loved all the comments. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.